How you doing? I see a lot of different answers, but I'm gonna give you my answer. My answer is I'm doing pretty okay. I just saw the Beetlejuice play, so I celebrated Beetlejuice Rusty Cock Day a day late. I'll tell you about that a little later. What else? I played a little bit of Noida earlier, and I love that game. So we're gonna play some Link's Awakening, and then I'm gonna play Demon's Crest, and try to finish that tonight, if I can. Oh god, these flutes. I forgot. We have Marin right now. Okay. But yeah, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope everyone is at least, somewhat well. So, last time I did all the stuff with Marin that I needed to do, yeah? I think I'm good. I think I could just... I bought the bow. Of course, slug! Vinny, why is Zelda blue? I don't know, like, what level of irony you're operating on right now, but that's good stuff. Nicely done. My answer to that is, which Zelda? Both Zeldas? Vinny, what's the weirdest topping you've seen on a pizza? You didn't really think about that question for longer than it took to type it, right? Because I've seen jelly beans on pizza, but I've also seen little mini pizza slices on pizza. So there's some pretty fucked up toppings. People at Tide Pod Pizza, when that was a meme back in the day. Back in the day, you remember that? Man, when we're old, chat, when I'm in my 80s and you're all in your, what, 60s? When that time comes, it's gonna be weird. We're gonna look back on the Tide Pod thing with nostalgia. Check a dresser with Marin? Okay. Yeah, I'm just joking about the age thing. There's a lot of people here. Someone just said, Vinny, I'm your age, I'll be in the nursing home with you. Like I said, a lot of people I meet at conventions are closer to my age than you'd think. But yeah, we're gonna look back at the Area 50... You're a bad boy, Link. We're gonna look back at the Area 51 thing with great fondness. No one died, right? Now that the aftermath, like, it's over. Everyone, like, lived. They, kindly and nicely asked for permission to get into the base. And the guards were like, nope. How do I do this? There's no dressers in Animal Village. That's a shame. Yeah, there's no dressers. Marin probably just says, hey, Link, why would you do that, you jerk? Vinny, what am I gonna do when you die? The honest answer to that question, that it's a very weird question that you would ask another fellow human being in a public forum, but I have an answer for you. One is... you could just get on with your life. Or there's, like, nearly unlimited content from the past 6 years, 5 years on the Full Sauce channel. That's a weird question. Watch all your older content, but sadder. Yeah. That lazy walrus, should we give him a little surprise? I already did the claw game with Marin. Sorry, I mean Blue Zelda. Alright. Marin's got a little bit of a mean streak. She gets, like, pleasure out of hurting people. He certainly woke up with a start. Or animals, you know? Huh? Oh, he's calling me. It's the same as always. Haha. Link, I'm going to the Animal Village. Please drop by, okay? Anyway, the walrus is fine. It's going back into the water. So no walruses were hurt in the making of this production.
Alright, well, no one really was hurt, okay? So, I wouldn't worry too much about it, or alright?
Nope, nothing up here. Did they change this? Like, because in Oracle of Seasons, I don't remember Link's Awakening as much, because I streamed Oracle of Seasons much quicker. But Oracle of Seasons, or much, quicker, sooner, much more recently, Oracle of Seasons, you could dig, and you can get fuckloads of rupees and hearts. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Favorite Nirvana album? Incesticide. I don't know. In Utero, I think. Teach me! Oh, wow. Oh god, I'm blind. It's a nice ocarina you have there. It would be a shame if something poor to happen to it. Will you accompany me as I sing? Sure. That's nice. I always loved this part of the game anyway. Just, this game has so many great little moments. So how do you like it? It's really touching, isn't it? Does it stick in your mind? Yeah. I like that you can... I said this last time I streamed this, but... Please don't ever forget this song. Or me. Oh. I was gonna say, I like the progression of music in the Zelda series, from the recorder, to the flute, to the ocarina, to the ocarina. It's really nice. Arf, 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 Marin, 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 Marin. Mark Marin? Favorite Linkin Park album? I don't really like Linkin Park all that much, but if I can answer the question, the only Linkin Park album I know is Hybrid Theory. I know it well because when it came out, everyone had it, myself included. And you know what? It's a good album. I'll say it. It's a good album. But I don't really listen to them anymore. How about this? People asking me music questions. I've said I would do this before, but I'm more motivated to do it now. I will do, at some point, like a music stream where I just talk and take questions. I've done it before on some level. So if you have a lot of questions, maybe save them for another time. And whether it be on this channel or a secret channel of some kind, I will do like a big old music Q&A. Because you know what? A lot of the questions that people are asking are cool. I get them a lot, though, and I've answered them a lot. But they're just all over the place, you know, they're all scattered about throughout different videos. So, Vinny, you really need to listen to Tuhu music, please, man. Okay, that's not a music question. I'm not really sure what that was. Alright, so, listen, man. I saw the Beetlejuice musical tonight. One of my friends from Screenwave was like, hey, Vin, I'm gonna be in town with my wife and our friend. Do you want to come see Beetlejuice musical? I was like, you know, it's funny you should say that, because they're big Beetlejuice fans. I said, funny you should say that, because Beetlejuice is kind of making a bit of a comeback lately, and I think I would be interested in that. I don't like musicals. I really don't. But I said sure. So I went today, and it was like... It looked really great, and the dude who played Beetlejuice was very much not Michael Keaton, but he was very good. I didn't love some of the songs. I thought the second act dragged, but overall it was really surprisingly funny. Not overly faithful to the material, but the production itself was, like, amazing. Like, they had a fucking sandworm from the movie on the stage. Annoyance, you are only getting in the way. Oh. Like, they did this whole sandworm thing that was, like, incredible. Oh god, centipede, huh? They did, you know, like, all this, like, the sets, the way they changed the sets blew my fucking mind. So it was cool. It was really cool. And it was funny, but I'll say that I was looking for Beetlejuice to honk his cock, and that was not in there at all. And I told the people I was with, I said, listen, if you see me smiling, just know that it means that Beetlejuice honked his cock. And I've been waiting for that to happen. So, sadly, he did not honk his cock. In fact, there was almost nothing to do with Beetlejuice honking anything. And I was really a little upset about that. But otherwise, it was enjoyable. Did he say the fuck word? Yeah, they said the fuck word. The whole cast was good. And I don't think I've ever been to a musical before. So I don't really know what to, like, judge it against. But I had a good time, and it was pretty cool. I think people who like Beetlejuice would enjoy it. Tickets weren't that expensive for an off-Broadway play like that. I would say that's how I celebrated Beetlejuice's Rusty Cock Day. By going to see the play. And I got a cup. And again, when people say, Vinny, why do you live in New York? It's that kind of stuff. Like, granted, I've never been to a musical before, but just being in a city where all this stuff is happening and all these bands come around that I really like, it's kind of nice. Boy, I wish I could turn that blur off. Hoot, the shape of the key shows a fish swimming up a cascade of water. Go now to the mountain waterfall. A leap from the top, and you will reach your goal. Vinny, do you ever see yourself leaving New York City? For a time, I could see it happening. Sure, I could see it happening on a limited basis. But the truth is, I kind of love it here. I think the only thing that would keep me away is the fucking winters can be brutal. And, yeah, I'm not a fan of those. Vinny, go to Vegas? No. Have you ever been to Texas? Yeah, I've been to a lot more states than I thought I had been to. I've been to South Carolina, Georgia, Texas. Passed through several other states, but mainly just on the East Coast. And I like that too. I actually do like that. And I do miss... I don't want to say clean air, because we do have clean air here. It's not as polluted as you think it is. But no, there's stuff that I like about the South and about, like, Pennsylvania going up into the mountains. I very much miss that, because the city is great, but you need a break from it every now and then. Which is as ridiculous as it seems, is why I like being near New Jersey. Because New Jersey has a lot of cool stuff in it. And a lot of great national parks. And you don't feel like you're anywhere near a city. What's the most boring state you've been to? Connecticut. Sorry, Jeff. Vinny, you've obviously never been to Ohio. I have not. I've not been to, like I said, I've been to a couple states, sure, but not... You know, I haven't been to the Midwest, so I couldn't tell you. But yeah, Connecticut's not my favorite state, even though Greenwich, Connecticut, I've been to several times when I was younger. And it's nice over there. It's peaceful. But the question was... what's the most boring state you've been to? And I hope that answer was satisfactory. Though they do have good pizza in Connecticut that I'd like to try at some point. And I'm sure there's more that I haven't seen, but yeah. A highway and Greenwich, that's about it. That's all I've seen. Vinny, have you thought about starting up your own music academy in the future? Not really. I mean... I'm not that musical. I'm really not. I don't know how to teach. I don't know theory, and it's not really a passion of mine. I mean, I appreciate the question. It's a valid question, Vinny, but you talk about doing it every stream. I also do the roar every stream, and I don't stop sneezing every stream. But no, I mean, it's a neat idea, but I don't think I would do that. I found I'm not really good at managing other people. I don't want to manage other people. I like to manage me. I don't think I have the qualities that I thought I had, which is to say, hey, you do this, you do this, you do this. As an introvert, it takes a lot out of me. It's an energy thing. It's an energy resource, where I do that for a long enough time, and then I wish to crawl into a hole and die for a couple hours. So, I don't think I could do that kind of thing. I could do limited amounts of it in different ways and different projects and such, but yeah, not like that. Yep, Papa got lost, just like he said. Now I'm so famished I can't move. Will you give me some victuals? I see they didn't change that. This piñap is so delicious, I'm gonna eat it right now. Bon appetit. Oh, this wasn't meant to be a reward. Here, take this. It's a hibiscus. Vinny, have you thought about starting up an alien investigation academy like Tom DeLonge? That I like. I like the sound of that. Delicious. Yum, I'm filled with energy now. Filled with energy. Is currently in a food coma. Any hole? I see that hole. I don't know how to... Yep, no. Maybe not yet. Maybe I have to find that later. Again, for those wondering, this is a one-to-one remake on many levels, but there's a lot of extra stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna end up not knowing how to do. Vinny, would you say it's worth the price? So yeah, we do this every stream, and my opinion has not changed yet. I still don't know if I'd say it's worth the price. That's up to you. That's a cop-out. It's worth the price for me because I love Link's Awakening. But even then, I'm just not sure. I agree with the price point of $40 sounding a lot more appealing. Vinny, have you ever been to New Zealand? What's your opinion on it? No, I haven't. I would love to go one day. When I get the travel itch, when I get the bug, to do some traveling. New Zealand is definitely one of the places I'd like to go to. God damn it. Stink. Vinny, will you be playing Dragon Quest XI tomorrow? It should be arriving tomorrow, and I'll probably get a chance to play it. I don't know if I'll be streaming it, but I'll probably be playing it. I'm gonna continue where I left off in the demo. Please stream. Nah, I'm good. Eventually I will stream it. I just don't know when. And it'll just be like a one or two-er. Yeah, as I've said before, for those wondering, if I said yes and I'm gonna stream all of Dragon Quest XI, I would start to resent it because it would end up being a 4 or 5 month stream. I'd rather just play it on my own time, and this is my first Dragon Quest game, so instead of it feeling like an obligation, I'd rather just enjoy it and, you know, really, for the first time, get into the series. What are your thoughts on Dragon Quest XI so far? Oh, well, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was just a fucking great combination of all the stuff I love about RPGs. Streamlined very nicely, and I like the Akira Toriyama designs, and I like playing as Trunks, and I like the characters and the world. It's cool. Do you remember in Ocarina of Time when these enemies that fly like this were giant pineapples that could spin and create little pineapples? That was weird. I didn't know they were the P-hats. I had no idea it was the same enemy. Because remember, in Zelda 1, P-hats were really fucking annoying. Were they? They weren't in Link to the Past, were they? P-hats? They were? I don't remember them being in there. They were in the Dark World? In, like, the dungeon? Were they called P-hats, or were they just a similar entity? So remember, this is hero mode, so I can't turn those into fairies as much as I would like to. Get that extra HP. I say HP, it's just hearts. But that sucks. Yeah, that was one of the best things about... And I didn't know that for years, by the way. I played through most of the Zelda games when I was younger, not knowing that you could get hearts out of those motherfuckers. Vinny, did you talk about new Twitch? Briefly, I just... I'm very, very lukewarm about the changes. I just didn't... I didn't see why it had to happen like that. Again, it's just eye hurt. Whereas the previous colors, they were actually kind of fine. They were fine. They looked fine. I don't mind the other design changes. It's just the stark colors. The font is a little weird, but I can live with that. Wow, okay, Link. But I mean, you know, again, change on the internet is inevitable, and it happens. Remember when YouTube changed all their stuff, and people hated it, and then you just get used to it, and now everyone's fine with it, I guess. But yeah, change, as someone in chat just said very eloquently, change smelly. I think though, you know, if change is smelly, there is still gonna be change that's just not great. I think I'm okay with change if it's not smelly. You can have change and like the change could be less smelly. Vinny, I saw you in a deli recently. Your forehead was huge. Previous comment was Nintendo suck dick. That's a hell of a chat history you have there, chat member. Did Vinny talk about Mario Kart? I don't think I could stomach playing Mario Kart enough to really talk about it in detail. World Tour, the phone game. Yeah, I didn't really like it very much. Just didn't. Aside from all the monetization, which I talked about yesterday, I'm not going to go back into that, but the monetization aside, I just didn't have fun playing it. The game is not fun. Oh, it'll sell. I think it was installed 10,000 times. 10,000? That would be a fucking massive failure. It was installed like 10 million times, and that was just like on day one. 20 million? Now we're at 20 million. Mental. Oh, they're gonna make a lot of money with that thing. I wonder if I can do this without using the fairy. Let's see. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh! Well, we're rotating now. Brew. Scared you. This happened last time, too. Watch my Link's Awakening stream from a year ago, and you will see a very similar fight, but worse. The beginning of this remix sounds like Metroid Prime. Like when you get to Talon 4. I keep expecting it to go into the Metroid theme. So this is what these little fuckers look like. It's a little bit of Link to the Past in this game. Helmators, Helmaroks, Shieldons, Helmasaurs. Yeah, I mean, I know my Zelda a little bit, but I don't know the names of enemies. I also don't know the names of enemies in Super Metroid. Or in Metroid in general. I know a couple. God, I hope that one dude finishes the Link's Awakening using the Ocarina of Time engine hack now, because now I kind of want to see what they could do with this game in that perspective. Just for shits and giggles, just for kicks. That was a real thing, too. It was being worked on somewhere. Someone was doing it. I don't know if they still are, but yeah, it was happening. Also, you know, I'm gonna finish the thing, chat. The Zelda 64 alternate reality 64 DD Dawn Dusk thing. I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna stream the rest of it. I've decided. It's only one dungeon, and I'm up to the dungeon. The problem is I'm probably gonna die lots, but it'll be fun. Someone said, cool, I thought you weren't feeling that game. There were aspects of it I wasn't feeling, because it had... if I found all the items I needed before I advanced, I probably would have enjoyed that a lot more. But I rushed ahead, and there was no indication of what I needed, and so I ended up having a bad time for a little while there. But it was good. Otherwise, it was good. The puzzles were pretty good. It felt, when it got going, it felt like pretty professional. And I'm hoping the dungeon also has some quality. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if games weren't coming out at a rate that I couldn't keep up with them, there would be... I'm always worried about streaming ROM hacks because of obvious reasons. Not just from Nintendo, but also Twitch. There's some, like, policies against that shit, for one. Two, you know, it gets taken down, and then people end up asking where they can see it, and then I have to put it on Pornhub. You know? So it becomes a bit of a hassle if it ends up not working out the way I'd like it to. Which is why I can't stream Super Mario Bros. X anymore, because Nintendo really went after that. I'm missing one more key. And I have the compass, but I can't see a treasure chest. Stairs to the north? Did I not go? I didn't do those stairs? Oh, Brain Yacht, you are a fun person. Look at that yacht. Oh, right, that's the yachting I did earlier, because I got the key and it fell down the hole. Cool. But the truth is, if I had more time, or if there weren't so many games coming out that I want to play, there's a lot of ROM hacks that look amazing. Both from Mario 64, well, I say both, but for Mario 64, for Zelda, Mario World obviously has some of the best ROM hacks of all time. Even Super Metroid has some really good ones. Super Metroid Arcade, which I played a little bit of, was amazing. Chrono Trigger, I didn't really like Flames of Eternity very much, but it's a cool idea. The Link to the Past Super Metroid Randomizer. Yeah, people keep telling me about that, and I've talked about it on stream. I don't really like that very much. I don't need those games to be together. Runs take hours and hours and hours and hours. I'm fine with just playing one or the other. Someone said if you don't know Metroid by heart, it hurts. I think I would like to watch someone speedrun that. I wouldn't want to be the one to do the playing. That's been my official position on that. Oh, right, I forgot this boss is side-scrolling. Don't remember this boss being all that difficult. Looks cool as fuck, though. Bloop, bloop, glub, glub, food. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I got a little careless, but it worked out in the end. Stop.